What up, you guys? This is a video I should have made a long time ago, but I'm now just getting to it, and it's who is Jacob McLaughlin? You know, if you guys are on my YouTube channel, you've seen the videos I'm starting to post of just exercises. You're seeing the videos of me maybe traveling to Colorado, Hawaii at this point, and you're wondering, who's this guy? Why should I like him? Why should I follow him? And so I just want to make a video on explaining who I am and what kind of my drive is, and let you guys just see who the real Jacob McLaughlin is. So just digging in from the beginning, you know, I come from a small town in Iowa. It's called Ottawa, Iowa. I was about an hour north of Omaha, Nebraska, 30 minutes south of Sioux City, Iowa. So that's where I grew up, right on the Missouri River, having fun in the backwoods. Grew up like every small town kid, driving dirt roads. Going hunting was a big part of my youth, and just living the country boy life. I grew up, I'm the youngest of three. I have a brother and a sister. They always told me I was spoiled. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they tell me. And yeah, I grew up really good, a really great family, and just had really supportive parents. And I grew up playing all the high school sports you could really think of at a small town. You know, small high schools don't have every single sport, like no swimming, no of those extra ones, but I played in high school. I played football, I did cross country, I did basketball, I did golf, and I did track. And so I didn't play baseball because I always worked during that time. I wanted to make money instead. So yeah, I kind of did all the sports, but my big passion was basketball. So I played, it was what I've been playing since I was 3 years old. I'd always tag along to my brother's stuff. He hated it. I can understand it because I was just like a little snatch. I just would grab onto him and I wouldn't let go, and everything we did together. And he would punch me and he'd be like, leave me alone. I just cry and I keep following him. So that's kind of my childhood with my brother. But because of him, he made me a great basketball player, and it helped me take my athletic abilities to the next level. And I was able to go play college basketball for a year. I went to Morningside College in Sioux City, Iowa. But then I found out something. I wasn't as good at basketball as I thought. So for me, I ended up just playing 1 year, and then I decided to transfer because I knew I wanted to get into the fitness world. I knew I wanted to get into something with exercise, and so I did kinesiology and human performance at Briarcliff University, which was the crosstown rival in Sioux City. So I went there, actually got the opportunity to be a student assistant basketball coach during that time for the women's basketball team. They put me on scholarship, so I was getting paid just to like go to practices, hang out, help coach, and it was really an amazing experience. I met so many great people, and Coach Power, Coach Davis, Coach Angie, they were just amazing people for me, and they taught me so much during my college experience, and I'm so thankful for them. But after that, yeah, I graduated with my degree in kinesiology and human performance. I really wanted to go after strength and conditioning, which, if you guys don't know what that is, that's working with athletes that are all at the colleges and even in the pros. It's making better athletes is what it does, and so, or the lifting coach. So that's what I wanted to do. So I took myself out to California. I landed an internship, which an internship is you work for free in the strength and conditioning world. So I took a $5,000 loan out. I went out to Santa Clara University. I worked out there for about 3.5 months, working with their athletes. Learned a lot about myself, learned a lot about the strength and conditioning world. Had an awesome coach there, and it was just an amazing time to go into something I really wanted to see what it was about, and I learned a lot about it. So after my 3.5 months, I traveled back to Omaha, where I was at Creighton University, did a short stint there of volunteering, and that short stint is what turned into, I knew I didn't want to do strength and conditioning anymore. I was doing it again, and I just fell into like, this wasn't what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. And so I decided to stop that and went into landscaping. And when I was landscaping, it was almost winter time, and so it would be like 12 degrees, and I'd be outside making all these plants behind me look nice. It was horrible. But I had a great boss, so he was awesome. Andy, he got me through that time. But yeah, so I got accepted. At the time, I had interviews to occupational therapy schools, and I had one out here, Midwestern University in Glendale, Arizona. And so I came out to Phoenix, and it was 68 degrees that day, and I hiked a mountain after my interview. Interview went great, and I was like, that's it, I'm moving here. So I didn't know if I got in or anything, and I just packed up 2 weeks later, moved out to Phoenix, Arizona. and was like, I'm gonna start with fitness. And I always loved fitness, so I was like, I'm gonna just work at a gym, and then if I get into school, I'll go to school and work at a gym and just live the life, you know? And so I did that. Came out here, found out it was actually the day I met the man I work for now, Jeremy Scott. And I just will put up a video of how I met Jeremy, but it was actually the same day I was going to meet him. I got a call from Midwestern University and found out I got accepted into Midwestern for occupational therapy, which was a huge honor. And I was going to be going to school for that. And then life changes, you know. After working with Jeremy, I really fell in love with fitness. I fell in love with the just the world he lives in. That's what I wanted to do with my life, and so that's what I've decided to pursue. You know, I wanna be a person who people feel safe to come to, ask questions. I wanna be the person to encourage everybody. I wanna just be someone who's basically a light of sunshine to people, and I can see that how he does that through his social media, and so that's really encouraging to me, and that's what I would love to do. So I've decided to pursue fitness, and he talked with me a lot. And so I decided not to go to OT school. I decided to go away from that, which I'll make a video about why I decided the whole reason with why I didn't go to OT school. But so I decided just to stay in fitness, and now I currently live here in Phoenix, working with Jeremy 2 days a week, and then I work also at a soccer academy called Amore Soccer, where I train athletes. I work with the kids. They're anywhere from 4 years old to high school kids, so it's a great variety, and I love it. And then also at Jeremy's, I do youth fitness for him as well, so I work with kids just doing exercises. It's kind of like PE basically at the other gym. Just because, you know, we're just trying to get them moving, show them how to safely squat, safely press, like do all the normal exercises, and just teach them lifelong things. So that's what I'm currently up to. That's who Jacob McLaughlin is. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. I would love to interact with you guys, but I hope you all have an amazing day. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this, and, you know, just go have a great week.